Folks, listen up. These little air rifles they're pushing now, they ain't the daisy poppers from grade school anymore. The world's gone sideways, inflation's eating our lunch, and you bet your butt the supply chain wobbles when the wind blows wrong. If you think these PCP rigs are just for plinking cans, you ain't been paying attention. I'm here to tell you what's real. I cut through all that glossy marketing junk they feed the kids. We're looking at serious hardware today, the kind that puts projectiles where you aim them, or the kind that kicks like a mule if you buy the wrong bolt action. Stop wasting your money on plastic toys. Let's dig into the real deal, starting with this heavy hitter for the field. Benjamin Bulldog M257. This thing, the Benjamin Bulldog M257, isn't some casual backyard shooter. This is the real deal for serious business. Its pedigree is clear. It's a PCP built for big game hunting, pure and simple. We're talking brute force in a compact package. You feel that difference immediately. It's solid, feels heavy in the hands, but it balances right, which is key when you're wrestling it through thick brush. This bullpup design shrinks the footprint, but it doesn't shrink the muscle. When you load up the heavier slugs, 105 grains, it's spitting them out over 230 meters per second. That's real energy, enough to take down a hog or a deer. If you want speed over mass, you can slap in lighter pellets and push them over 350 meters per second. That's impressive for air, brother. The downsides? It ain't light and it ain't cheap. That solid build cost you heft, so your old shoulder will feel it after an hour in the field. But they gave it the necessary rails, a full-size Picatinny and a threaded muzzle adapter, so you bolt on your glass and maybe a can, and you're set. For the serious hunter who needs that big punch but can't haul a full-size rifle through dense cover, this Bulldog does the job. It demands respect for its size, but it delivers the velocity you need for ethical harvest. While the Bulldog brings the heavy-hitting air power, our next entry brings pure accessibility for the beginner who doesn't want to mortgage the farm just to get started in PCP. Crosman 362, Hosta TR, and 177. Don't let the sticker price fool you into thinking this is junk. The Crosman 362 and its kin are the working man's entry point into pre-charged pneumatics. Their pedigree is being accessible, getting new blood into the sport without emptying their wallets. These are simple, straightforward tools. The 362 throws lead at up to 700 feet per second in caliber 22, and the 177 hits 900 feet per second. For rifles that barely crest $130, that's damn good performance. When you shoulder these, the tactile experience is one of lightness. They use lightweight polymer stocks. The recoil, barely a nudge. The controls are dead simple. No mystery buttons or fussy adjustments. The rear sights are adjustable, which is crucial when you're learning proper sight picture. Now, they ain't magnum thumpers. If you're thinking of taking down anything bigger than a raccoon at 100 meters, you'll run out of steam fast. These are for plinking, small pest control, or just learning the ropes of air rifle handling. The real win here is volume. Crosman made the PCP tech affordable, which helps the whole shooting game grow. These keep the learning curve gentle and the cost low. But if you think simplicity is the ultimate goal, you'd be wrong. Next up, we look at a JTS rifle that actually tries to give the shooter more control over the output. JTS Thunderlands. The JTS Thunderlands arrived to prove that serious performance doesn't need giant dimensions. Its lineage isn't aristocratic. It's a modern, practical bullpup built around user customization, hitting you near $600. The feel of this rifle leans toward quick handling. It's compact, thanks to that bullpup layout, which lets you move through tight spots better than a traditional long gun. The key feature is that external adjustable air regulator. You tweak the power right there, in seconds. No tools needed to change the velocity for different tasks. The trade-off for the bullpup is sometimes comfort, but JTS nailed the ergonomics here with a reversible bolt, making it truly ambidextrous. It's got a full-length rail for whatever glass you want to slap on it. It feels fast and stable on the bench. Definitely not the lightest rig out there, but it's one of the most adaptable in its price bracket. It's built for versatility, plinking 1 minute, light hunting the next. This Thunderlands isn't trying to be flashy. It's aiming squarely at utility and reliability. While this JTS focuses on field adaptability, our next rifle from them steps up the game with a design that screams futuristic power. JTS Stealth Hawk. The JTS Stealth Hawk, folks. This is where the PCP industry is heading in 2024. Its pedigree is innovation. That crazy design where the air reservoir wraps around the barrel. It shifts the balance in a way that feels unique, giving it an aggressive look that stands out from the crowd. Priced in the upper middle range, around $600, it better deliver, and it does. You can tune this beast for recreation or crank the power up for serious small game control. The bolt action will remind you of a classic Mauser, solid, mechanical, reassuringly sturdy. A huge plus is the external regulator, letting you fine-tune that sweet spot. Plus, they even offer a woodstock option, which is a strange but welcome contrast to all this modern tech. Now, here's the catch. It demands clean air, charging up to 4,500 psi. You need good support gear for that pressure. But once it's topped off, the response is pinpoint accuracy and consistent knockdown power. It earns that top spot on the list because it's making a statement. JTS is bringing style and serious function together. While the Stealth Hawk shows off modern PCP styling, we're shifting gears entirely now. Next up, we leave the air behind and talk about rifles that actually spit brass cartridges, starting with a budget bolt-action favorite. Ruger Precision Rifle. Forget the nonsense that precision costs a fortune. The Ruger Precision Rifle is the proof that you can shoot sub-minute of angle groups without selling a kidney. Its lineage is pure capability, designed to take on targets far out. It's got a 20-inch cold hammer-forged barrel with 5R rifling, built specifically to keep those projectiles consistent and minimize wobble. Recoil management is handled by a hybrid muzzle brake that really knocks the punch down, making those strings of fire comfortable, something my old spine appreciates. The tactility is all about adjustability. The stock folds to the side, making transport easy, a detail that saves your back getting it in and out of the truck. You can crank the length of pull, swap to AR-style grips, and it features a free-floating M-LOK handguard for all your bipods and slings. They even designed the stock channel to push the sound forward, so the poor sap next to you doesn't go deaf every time you squeeze off a round. This Ruger is customizable royalty at a working-class price point. It's heavy, but that weight earns its keep in stability. If you haven't given this American workhorse a serious look, you're missing out on easy accuracy. But this Ruger, while great for the range, is still a bit more complex than what a budget-conscious guy needs for steady hunting. Let's talk about a rifle that gets the job done without any of the tactical fluff. Remington Model 783. The Remington Model 783 is one of those well-guarded secrets for guys who need precision without the price tag hangover. Its pedigree is simple. Function over form, chambered mostly in the standard .308. It features a floating barrel, available in 20 or 24 inches, keeping those groups tight shot after shot. The real star is the crossfire trigger, fully adjustable, safe built right into the shoe, letting you set your pull weight anywhere from 2.5 to 5 pounds. That feel is clean. When you touch it off, the recoil doesn't fight you much, thanks to a gel-filled butt pad that soaks up a good chunk of the smack. The stock is synthetic, yes, but it's heavy-duty nylon polymer, built tough enough for weather and knocks. The detachable magazine sits solid in a metal housing. It won't flex or break. I appreciate the oversized bolt handle. You can cycle that thing even with thick winter gloves on without fumbling around. This rifle feels far more expensive than it is when you're out there working. It's the sensible choice. While the Remington 783 keeps the budget tight, the next rifle steps into a totally different arena of high-end ergonomic engineering designed to adapt completely to the shooter. Benelupo HPR. The Benelupo HPR isn't just a rifle. It demands attention just walking past it. Its pedigree is luxury and adaptability, packing a cryogenically treated wide-diameter 24-inch barrel designed to shed heat like a race car radiator, keeping your performance steady through long strings. The feel of this thing is pure custom fit. It has the progressive comfort recoil reduction system. It genuinely softens the blow, letting you stay on target without battering your frame. Modularity is insane here. You can adjust the comb height, the length of pull, the angle, the drop. It adapts to you, not the other way around. It's loaded with 7 M-LOK points, giving you 1,400 different positions to hang your gadgets. The finish is sharp. That matte brown modern look against a textured stock that feels as good as it looks. Benelli also coated all the metal parts against rain and dust. It even has flush-mounted QD anchor points built right in for sling mounting, no aftermarket junk required. This HPR is built to handle the nastiest weather while giving you fit and finish you usually only see on rifles costing twice as much. It handles high-end performance with battlefield toughness. But while this Benelupo is about smooth adaptation, our final entry moves away from custom ergonomics and focuses purely on what happens the second the firing pin strikes the primer. Absolute, zero-compromise lock-up precision. Browning X-Bolt Target Max. This Browning X-Bolt Target Max, brother, this thing needs zero tinkering out of the box. Its lineage is pure target domination, built to shoot millimeter-precise groups without any tricks from the gunsmith. The receiver is full diameter, which means it's a bit heavier than some, but that extra mass is your friend. It stabilizes the shot and kills the vibrations that ruin fine groupings. You get the new Browning target trigger, patented right now, set factory tight at 2.5 pounds, adjustable up to 3.3 if you want it even lighter. Tired of magazine famine? This X-Bolt solves it with a high-capacity system giving you up to 10 rounds per load. Less time reloading, more time focusing on the dot. Ergonomically, the vertical grip lets your firing hand sit naturally, stable, relaxed. It also sports an adjustable cheek riser to align your eye perfectly with your scope. Here's the kicker for precision, guys. The 20 MOA Picatinny rail is locked down with 4 oversized 840 screws, plus a steel pin acting as a recoil lug. That rail isn't moving, period. You test this rifle once and you'll understand real precision. Every single piece is engineered for perfect impact. Listen up, men. These are tools, not trinkets for the man-child. They either offer serious kinetic energy via air or razor-sharp precision with solid brass. Which one makes you sweat more? Do you trust that lightweight modular Savage Model 1 Ultra-Light Elite? Or are you sticking with the brute force lockup of the Browning Target Max? Tell me which one you'd put your hard-earned dollars on down below. And if you want to keep hearing the honest breakdown on hardware, the stuff that actually matters, hit that subscribe button. Stay sharp, stay ready, and I'll see you next time.